Two of three suspects accused in a murder-for-hire scheme that left a woman dead in Collinsville appeared in court just hours ago.
The victim, Portia Rowland, was laid to rest yesterday. One of the suspects is her girlfriend's husband. Megan Kernan has been covering this investigation since the start. She was in court today, and she's live now outside the Madison County Criminal Justice Center in Edwardsville. Megan.
Mike, all three suspects face first-degree murder charges, among other charges, and they are still behind bars. The man investigators say is behind the alleged murder-for-hire scheme, Sammy Schaefer, and the suspected shooter, Gary Johnson, walked into the courtroom with shackles on today. Tonight, we spoke to Schaefer's attorney, who was in court with Schaefer's parents. We also heard from close friends of Portia Rowland, who are missing their biggest supporter.
She was truly a beautiful soul that was taken way too soon. I'll forever think that. I'll never forget her. The memories that we made. She was just a beautiful person.
A small memorial is growing outside Portia Rowland's home in Collinsville, where she was shot and killed while warming up her car 1 week ago. Amelia Minner says Rowland was the most positive person and huge supporter of her children.
It's sad. She'll never come to my son's wrestling meets. She'll never get to watch. She'll never be in the community supporting as much as she did. She loved doing that.
Kills me thinking about it, but her not being around just don't feel right.
Defense attorney Scott Rosenblum, who's representing Sammy Schaefer, asked for a continuance in court, which is a delay in court proceedings.
We look forward, obviously, to entering a plea of not guilty and challenging that evidence.
The suspected shooter, Gary Johnson, waived his right to a detention hearing. Investigators say Marty Shaw is Schaefer's employee who picked up his cousin, Johnson, and drove him to Rowland's home, where he shot her multiple times. The day after, documents say Schaefer paid the two men a total of $10,000.
I hope they never get out. I hope they sit in there and realize every single day that they took something amazing from everybody.
Records show Schaefer owns multiple businesses in the Caseyville area, including the Caseyville Bridge Inn. However, a manager tells us Schaefer sold the bar to his mom in the middle of December.
They're completely supportive. They will be completely supportive, and obviously any parent that goes through that is devastated to see their son charged with such an offense.
Johnson had previously served a sentence for first-degree murder in 1997 in East St. Louis. He was sentenced to 40 years after pleading guilty, let out on mandatory supervised release in 2017, and discharged in 2020. Shaw is still being held in the St. Louis County Jail, which is why he wasn't in court today. Schaefer and Johnson will be back in court here next week. Live in Edwardsville, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.